Hello there. I'm so glad you're here with me today to explore the beauty of natural American English. I'm Cristiano Ronaldo, and this is a special lesson inspired by the Speak Real English series, part of the exclusive members-only program, Fluency in 15. You've just experienced a casual and natural conversation between me and my friend Arnell. Now, what I like to do in each of these lessons is give you the opportunity to truly understand what's going on in that conversation. You get to quietly observe a real and unscripted English chat, just like a curious listener catching all the natural language used by native speakers. Afterward, I step in as your personal guide to break down the phrases, expressions, and vocabulary that come up, so nothing sounds confusing and everything becomes clear, practical, and easy to apply. Over the years, I've worked with thousands of English learners from all over the globe. After teaching for more than a decade, I've developed a sharp eye for what kind of language tips really make a difference. So today, I've taken some notes on my board, and I'm excited to walk you through them. First, let's talk about names. In our conversation, Arnell and I introduced ourselves. It's such a simple moment, but there's a lot to learn from it, especially when it comes to understanding how names work in American culture. Both Arnell and I are American, and in the US, people usually have a given name, a middle name, and a family name. The first name is given by our parents. Then there's the nickname, which might be chosen by us or given by friends and family. For instance, my name is Cristiano Ronaldo, but my birth name is actually Gabriel. That's something I mention in the chat. Middle names are common here as well, and last names often come from the father's side of the family. Sometimes, names in America have special meanings, and sometimes they're just names that parents happen to like. Since America is a mix of many cultures, people choose all sorts of names, even ones that have nothing to do with their ancestry. One great way to connect with someone during a conversation is to ask, "Does your name have a story?" or "Is there a special meaning behind your name?" It's a great way to build rapport and make your conversations more engaging. Let me hear you repeat that phrase, "Does it have a story?" Go ahead, say it out loud. Excellent. You can use this question in a variety of situations, not just when talking about names. For example, if someone mentions a pet, you can say, "Oh, is there a story behind how you got your pet?" It works in so many contexts and can keep a conversation flowing naturally. Now, let's take a closer look at the word even. I used the phrase, even some family, in the conversation. This can be confusing for learners. The word even can mean equal in terms of balance, but it can also be used to show surprise. When I said, even some family members call me Gabriel, I was expressing that it's unexpected. So, using even helps emphasize that something is surprising. For instance, you might say, even some tourists believe that Vietnam is safer than they expected. It draws attention to what's surprising or unexpected about the situation. Let's try it again. Say, even some tourists believe that. Well done. Another great phrase that came up in the conversation was straight through. This means continuing without interruption. When Arnell and I talked about our time in Japan, I thought he had lived there without leaving, straight through from the time we both arrived. But he surprised me by revealing that he had left and then returned. So, straight through shows continuity. Then we used the phrase, ever since. He mentioned that he had stayed in Japan ever since 2008. This is a helpful way to talk about time. Instead of saying, from 2008 until now, we can simply say, ever since. It's short and clear. Let's practice that. Say, I've been here ever since. Perfect. This is very useful for describing how long you've been doing something or living somewhere. You might also notice how native speakers refer to years with 2 digits, like saying, '08 for 2008 or '03 for 2003. It's a common shortcut and something you can start using too. Now, let's explore another phrase from the conversation. We said, it goes by quickly. This refers to how time feels like it passes fast. Many people say, time flies, which is also a popular idiom. Whether you're talking about spending a few years in a country or enjoying a short vacation, you can say, "It goes by quickly," to describe that feeling. Let's practice it together. Say, "It goes by quickly." Great work. Repeating these phrases after hearing them will help lock them into your memory. That's one of the reasons I love this method of teaching. It combines natural conversation with thoughtful breakdowns so you can absorb English in a fun and useful way. And there's so much more we explore together inside the Fluency in 15 course. We dive into techniques and strategies that will help you remember and actually use these expressions when you need them most. Plus, you'll become part of the Speak Real English community. We have a private online space where members connect, support one another, and practice daily. You'll find real conversations, expert explanations, and friendly learners all in one place. It's a vibrant group where you can grow and feel confident about your English every step of the way. That's the beauty of learning together with people who understand your journey and want to see you succeed. So if you're ready to experience real progress in your speaking skills, I'd love for you to join us. Until next time, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep challenging yourself. The more you immerse yourself in real English, the more natural it will feel. Thanks again for being here. See you soon.